Hello all, and welcome to the final video in this series where we are looking at 3 different solutions to an issue raised by a customer moving from Unit4 ERP desktop to web. As a reminder, the Documents for Registration report in desktop has a date column indicating when the invoice was loaded, and in web the same screen does not have that column, and we're looking at 3 different solutions to the problem of how to get that important information. So here we can see again the issue, which is that we don't have the date column. However, if I change over to this other document type which has some indexing data, we can see that one of the columns is invoice date. Indexing data is a set of fields that you can assign to a document type, giving you the option of adding information at the point of loading the invoice. We can make use of this by adding a date index field to our document type. To start, I will go into Common, Document Archive, and then click on Document Type and find the document type I want to add the date to. First, I need to enable indexing by clicking into the Data Entry tab and ticking the Enable Data Entry box. I then need to select the element type as Incoming Invoice, as that's the screen that we're going to be using to process the invoices. Next, I'll click on the Index tab and add my date field. I'm going to call it Load Date. Ensure the data type is set to date, and then choose it to be mandatory. You could of course choose optional, or you could choose fixed. If you do choose fixed, you would have to put in a default value, and unfortunately a date macro won't work with this field, so the date will have to be entered manually. Let's save that and then test it. So if I go to Document Load, choose a zip file, which is a set of invoices, I can upload them, and you can see the load date index at the bottom of the screen. If I add that date once and then extract all the invoices, that date will be applied to every invoice in that zip file. So although it's a pain to have to enter it at all, at least it only has to be entered once. I'm going to save that, run the registration import, and now if I go to the registration of incoming invoices screen and click on Documents for Registration, I can now see the load date visible on the right, and I can sort by that column. So there we go. I hope you found this video series useful, and I wish you all the best if you are moving from desktop to web. If you need any support with that, then we at Arribatec can of course provide training and consultancy services, so please do get in contact if that's something you're interested in. As always, thanks for watching.